Right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is GreatWhiteNortherner, and we're going to open up a box of quarters today. I'm doing something a little bit different. We have got this box. I did just open it a second ago and look in. I didn't look at the branch. I assumed with the seal on it, it probably would be machine rolled, and it is. Well, we got a couple colored enamels here, one of the animal series here, and there's an 1812 over here. I don't see any of the older heads showing on these ends, so my guess is they probably are ARP. So we'll go through and, well, we'll pull out all the colored ones anyway that are decent. But yeah, I probably will end up marrying this box with another box, as there's not going to be a whole lot, certainly nothing going to be terribly exciting other than some of the enameled ones that we'll be getting. So we'll open up, I'll bring you back in as soon as I find something interesting, and wish me luck. Alright, we're on roll 3 here. I thought I'd bring you in for a couple finds. So I've got two of the 2004 poppies here. And you can see quite clearly the difference in fading between the two poppy coins. So this is the first one I pulled out. I thought, oh, I might keep this one. Then I pulled this one out right after it. And I've got tons like this already, so whether I keep him or not, I'll set him aside for now and decide later. But this one's definitely in great shape. There's very little wear on that poppy, so these are notorious for wearing, and so that's kind of cool. And I just kept this one just for fun. This is... I thought it might have been silver for a second, but it's actually been sandpapered, or I'm not sure, but it's got a real interesting brushed nickel look, which is essentially what it is. Yeah, so anyway, kind of cool, but I just thought I'd show you that as I was going through here. They are definitely ARP rolls. There hasn't been a single thing underneath 2001. So anyway, we'll see what we can find in enamels, and I'll bring you back as I find more stuff. Very next roll, and bring you in for this one. This is actually a really nice 2008. I don't know if you can see that. That is super bright red. It's probably the nicest one I've found in a roll. The coin is in great shape as well, so definitely going to pull that one out and add that to the collection. You can see that next to the 2004, so this is the better one of the 2004s that I found, which was significantly, well, again, I'll bring in the other 2004, so you can see the difference. That's the fading from the 2004 original version of this coin, and now the 2008. They just did a much better job on the enameling there. So anyway, keeping that one, and I'll bring you in if I find something else. 16, and I only bring you in on this one because I found my first 2020. So I have not run across one of these yet, and it's in great shape. Obviously, it just came out. So you can see that's the 2020 there. So I'll set that one aside, add it to the collection, and won't bring in on any more. But yeah, first 2020 I found. I don't know if anybody else has run into them yet, but yeah, that's cool. All right, on to the next. Roll 17, and this is actually one of the enders that I saw earlier with the blue orca. So this is the one that was on the end. Coin's in really nice shape, but the enameling's a little bit rough. You can see it's a little chip there. I'll show you on the microscope in a second. This one, the coin's not quite as nice. The enameling's a bit better, but still not great either. So I'll just throw this up on the microscope. You can kind of see. I don't know if you can notice it on there or not. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought, but without looking at it through the microscope, it seemed a little chipped just through where my finger is there. So anyway, I'll keep those. It's in decent shape, actually in really nice shape, that one. So set those ones aside. I did find a falcon earlier, a yellow falcon. I just didn't bring you in on it, so I'll stick that up with the Legendary Nature series. And yeah, they're about six and a quarter million each, I believe, of those. And I don't think I said earlier, but there's about 11 million minted of the 2008. So, all right, bring it back in when I find something. I did it again. I forgot to pull you in when I pulled out this roll from the box there. That's roll 22, and this is the one that had the War of 1812 ender on it. That is Lieutenant Salaberry. It's good shape. Color's good on it, so we'll keep that one. And about just over 6 million of those were minted. So. Alright, I will bring you in if there's anything else in this roll. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Very next roll, roll 23, and I just went to cut this one open and I noticed there is an ender on the bottom side. So this side was up, but there is a Legendary Nature series coin on the end there. So that is the bison with the green sun on it. So I have already pulled this apart, so let's just see here. Harder to do with one hand, that's for sure. Alright, I'll bring you in when I get it open and we'll pull. Alright, you can see it there. And just pull that one aside. So that is, again, about 6 million of those that were minted. Legendary Nature series. This one's not in the greatest shape. It's kind of beat up. Set aside for now. Enamel's a little bit off there as well. So whether I keep him or not, I'm not sure. And we'll just take a quick peek through these really quickly. Look for some colored enamels. And I'll go back and check for the 2001s if I skip past them. Looking for the no P version of the 2001 quarters. And I don't see anything here, no more enamels. There's a Brock, frosted Brock, but again, not in great shape, and I'm not keeping too many of those unless they're really, really nice. No. Okay, I will bring you in if I find something. Right, the box is empty, not a whole lot in there. That's all that I pulled out of the remainder of those rolls. Was a Laura Secord colored enamel, about 6 million of those. So final tally, we'll just do it right here. You know what, actually we'll leave the final tally to the end so you can kind of see what I've got there, and I am going to get another box and throw it in with this one. Alright, we'll see you when I find another box. Alright, box number 2, and we've got a new box here of customer wrapped rolls. So we'll go through those. Hopefully we get some luck, more luck than we did with those ARP rolls for sure. But although, you know, saying that, we did get some nice coins out of that last box. A bunch of Legendary Nature enamels there. We got a really, really sharp 2008 poppy quarter here. That is one of the nicest looking poppies I have seen as far as brightness. So I'm happy with that, and we got a pretty decent one from 2004 here as well, and of course the 2020. So you can see what we have, so I will bring you back in when I find something out of this box. Hopefully we get some silver, and we'll wrap this box up one way or another, regardless of what we get. Alright, I will bring you in when I find something. Welcome back. We are on roll 1. So I don't know what it is about the early rolls. I always seem to find something early just to get my hopes up. But I did find a 1970. So that is a mintage of 10 million, which is the second lowest year in the modern quarters. So it definitely is a good find. The only one that's got a lower mintage than that would be the 1991, which had about 459,000. So 1970 is awesome. So we will set that up here and keep looking through. You may have noticed that things are a little bit brighter and maybe a little bit clearer here. I did decide to switch over to my phone. And instead of the camera that I was using, it does seem to focus a lot quicker, has a backlight on it, and just seems to take some of the shadows, and the focusing is much quicker to adjust as I move in and out. So anyway, it'll probably be the my camera of choice for the time being until I find something a little bit better again. So anyway, I will bring you back in when I find something. Roll 2, and we have another Orca from the Legendary Nature series. I also found another of the 2004 Remembrance Day, but I'm not going to keep that. It's really faded, and there's a decent chance I'm going to probably throw some of these more faded ones away up here as well. So I won't bother keeping that one, but I'll throw the Orca up here, about 6 million and change that were minted there. So for now, I'll just keep collecting them, and I can cull them as I go and just keep the best of them. So roll 7, and well, it's not really a find, but it is, I guess, something interesting. So if you can see here, I just dumped this roll out, and we seem to have a gap here. Let's see if I can show it with one hand. And it appears we've got a dime in the center there. So, oops, almost dropped those. Yeah, so we're down 15 cents. Seems to be my luck. 2004. Alright, well, I'll throw that up there, and I'll bring you back in if there's actually anything in this roll. Alright, roll 9. We have another find here. So this is the 2010 65th anniversary of the end of World War II. And beautiful shape. Really nice color. Not a scratch on it. So excellent find. I will keep that. Put that one up here with this other really nice one. and I'll bring you back in for any more. We're halfway through the box. This is roll 25, and I do have another find here. It's Prince Edward Island, part of the Province series from 1992. And yeah, there's about 13 million of those made, so I will set that one aside. And on to the next. We are on roll 36, and we do have a find here. It's a foreign coin. So this was right at the end of the roll. Actually, when it fell out, I could hear that it was a different coin. So that 25 cents. And it is from the Bahamas, 2005. So probably not worth anything special, but certainly not one I've had before. So I'll stick that up there. And yeah, I don't see anything else immediately jumping out at me out of this. So I will bring you back in if I find anything. We are on roll 37, and we've got another find here. It is a falcon with the yellow enamel on it from the Legendary Nature series. Roll 42, and we have another find here. It is another foreign coin from Bermuda. Looks like a 25-cent piece from Bermuda, 2009. So that's, well, another one for the collection. Stick that up with that one. And I see a US coin in behind here. Might as well take a look at it. Looks like 1994, so nothing special. I have, of course, been collecting my US coins. There's nothing in there we need to worry about, mostly state coins. Looks like another one in behind here. I did check for all the variants as far as the state coins go. And Arkansas, I don't believe there's one for that one. All right, very next roll, 43, and we have another 1970. So that's two of those low mint coins. It's not as nice a shape as the other one is, but it is also only 10 million minted. So set that one aside, and moving on to the next roll. This is roll 44. It's not my usual find, but this is actually a River of No Return coin, the 2019. It's in actually a really nice shape, and I did check the back to see if there was a W mint mark, and unfortunately there's not. It's a Philadelphia mint, but it is in nice shape, so it's got some pretty good luster on it. It's got a little scratch right there, but yeah, not too bad. I might even hang on to that one. As you can see, it's definitely in much better shape than any of the rest of them. I'm not really collecting the U.S. quarters. I'm just kind of hanging on to them to take them back to the States if I ever head back down that way again. But yeah, it's kind of a nice looking coin, so I might hang on to it. It's second last roll, and we have another find here. It's another foreign coin. It's actually in pretty decent shape. It's a 25-cent. I did flip it. I think it was Barbados. Yeah, Barbados coin. And 2011, so put that up with the other two, and I will check the rest of this roll and bring you in if I find anything. All right, we are on the end of the box. No more rolls, and these are our finds. So got a few things to go through here. Certainly the US coins, wasn't anything interesting in there other than that River of No Return, which I did check for the W mint mark. We've got some 2004 poppies. There's about 11 million of those minted, and I just kept the nicest of the bunch. I did find quite a few more, but they were all pretty faded, so I put them back or left them in the rolls. We got a May 1999 from the Millennium series. It's in pretty good condition, and those ones, I don't remember that one specifically. I'm going to say probably around 13, 17 million, somewhere around there. But they are below the 2001 ARP cutoff, so they will be culled as well. And Prince Edward Island from the 1992 series, a 2020, which that's my first 2020. It's in great shape. A couple of the 2008s are in excellent shape here. This one here is just beautiful. Really just jumps off the coin. Same with this one, the 2010. It's 2010, yeah. 2010 65th anniversary of the end of World War II. So again, just beautiful shape. Colors are bright red. We got a really nice 2015 Remembrance uncolored one, so I'm just going to hang on to that one. A couple of the War of 1812s, couple of the Falcons and the Orcas, and one Bison from the Legendary Nature series. So those are about 6 million each, these ones here. And of course, the stars are probably the two 1970s, about 10 million minted of those, so that's excellent. And we got some foreign coins here, one from Barbados, one from Bahamas, and one from Bermuda. Also over here, I had some 73s that I just checked for the large head. They are not the large head. The one on the bottom is a 1972 that I just used for comparison, so I'll be throwing those ones back. Got the dime up there, which I guess it's a find, but cost me 15 cents to find that one. And that's about it. So you may have noticed that I am using a little bit different camera here. So I'm actually switching over to my phone. You can see how much better it handles moving in and out on these coins. Focuses much quicker than my camera did. So I'll continue to use my phone. Hopefully the quality of the videos will be a little bit better. And yeah, so that's it. Definitely going to be much more picky about what I keep. There was a lot that I found that I just didn't bother keeping this time around, as I am finding that although they're uncommon, they're not that uncommon. So just keep the best that I can find out of these boxes. So, all right. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully we have some better luck next time as far as the silver goes. I've only got 2 so far out of my quarter boxes, so would love to see a little bit more successful box, or get a few rolls where we can find some multiples. Seems like that's harder than you might think. So anyway, thank you very much. Please subscribe and like the video. Have a great day. Take care.